to spread it, and only use your fast attack. And this is so important, all right? So make sure you guys listen to this really, really important part of the video. What's up, guys? It's your boy Simon here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. And as promised, I said I was going to bring you the rattiest, or we're going to go for a nice series of ratty custom tactics. And here is the first one in this series. And because it's Christmas, I thought I'd bring you a tactic very, very early as an early Christmas present, guys. So guys, as per usual, man, don't forget to like and subscribe. Can we get 50 likes, guys, man? You are all smashing it with the likes. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support on the YouTube channel, guys. Can we get more than 50 likes? And if it is the first time you are here, welcome. I'm dropping tactics on this channel every week to help you guys out. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell on so you know when these videos do go live. So let's get into the custom tactics. And it is the 5212. It is the updated post-patch 5212 custom tactic. And I've played a few players out of position. As you can see on the left-hand side, I've got Antoine Griezmann. I've got De Bruyne, who's not exactly, he's not a good CDM, but he's a good centre mid as well. And I've got Chiesa, who's not exactly a playmaker, and Salon Torres as well. Not the fastest, but listen, I've played players out of position and weaker players and things like that that are not good in those positions, but if I can do well in these positions, then I'm sure you can with your correct players and the correct positions can do even better than me. So we're going to start off with your goalkeeper. Your goalkeeper is going to be on balanced, okay? I didn't want to put anything on comfort crosses, sweeper keeper. I will do that manually because even though it's post-patch, even though the patch has come out, I still don't think they've made the goalkeeper animation. They do every time you do a fake shot, they just fall down onto their back. I don't understand. So I will control it myself. If you want to, then do comfort cross and sweeper keeper if you want to, but I would not recommend it. Your fullbacks are going to be on join the attack and overlap. Okay, join the attack. You are going to enjoy your time going forwards using your fullbacks, so make sure you have really good fullbacks. Now, because the patch has come out, they really have helped out in terms of wing back and playing up and down the wing. What I will say is, and I've tested it, if you have a high or medium high fullback that can get back quickly, it really helps. When I've lost the ball, I've had obviously Griezmann, because obviously he hasn't got good work rates for this position. Obviously his defensive awareness is not great, but if you have a fullback who can actually has higher work rates and good defensive awareness, you're going to be really, even if your opponent sees that you're in a free back, your fullbacks will come back and help. All right, if you feel like it's too attacking, then put on balance, but join the attack and overlap. Your center mids are going to be on stay back while attacking and cover center. Have one if you want to. If you really want that extra defensive support, then stay back while attacking, cover center, and have two CDMs. Or if you want one playmaker, one CDM, it's entirely up to you. I would have the best of both worlds. That's what I would highly recommend. So I've gone with Kevin De Bruyne and Witsel. Your cam is going to be on come back on defense and get in the box for the cross. Now this is where I'm gonna suggest for you guys, because I'll never say use these custom tactics and there's no other way. If you feel that you need just a little bit more support going forwards, like your cam is being too defensive, then take off, come back on defense and leave it on balanced. Okay. Because what happens is that if he has come back on defense, he will always come back on defense. Always. If you have him balanced, then you leave it up to the AI. I've put on come back on defense. I just want a little bit more defensive support, because I feel like defending is a little bit more harder than attacking. So I've put on come back on defense, but you can have it on balance if you choose to. So come back on defense and get in the box for the cross. Your left striker, now whoever is your least agile striker, all right, your least agile striker, not very good at passing. I went with Fernando Torres, okay? I went with Fernando Torres because he's not very agile and he doesn't have great passing. So I just want him to be scoring my goals, all right? Simple as that. I just want it. It's crazy I'm saying this about Fernando Torres because I grew up watching Fernando Torres and he's very much not very agile, and well, before he went to, during his Atletico Madrid days, he was fantastic, right? Sorry, Liverpool fans. So I've got him on stay central, getting behind and stay forward. I'm with Mo Salah. Mo Salah, I put him on stay central, getting behind and come back on defense because he's a little bit more agile than Fernando Torres. I want him to come back on defense, maybe to help out, to maybe build up the play a little bit more. And also just to support if I do need like if Chase is not getting back or wherever, your cam is not getting forward quick enough, I still have got someone to play a nice little to drop in and collect the ball and see if we can start playing forward, and obviously our fullbacks and our cam will go and help out the attack. So I have either or, so one clunky on stay forward, one more agile come back on defense, both on stay central getting behind. Now here are your tactics, guys. You guys are gonna love me for this one, all right? your tactics, press on heavy touch 45-55, all right? Press on heavy touch 45-55. The reason being, and the reason why I've gone to press on heavy touch, now this is my reasoning. Because you're in a 5-back, and this is me coming away from FC24 and going into my coaching. When I encourage my defenders to defend, I don't want them rushing in. If you can get the attacker to turn away from your attack and go towards their own goal, then what happens is that activates the press on heavy touch. Yeah. So if they're facing their own goal, or they're playing around in defense too much, then the press will happen, right? And that's what I want. So I don't want you to press the midfield. I want my defensive line to sit a little bit deep. But if he ends up turning back, then I've got my midfielders to go and press. Because the one thing about the patch is that they have actually toned down the effectiveness, or the fact that the midfield are so aggressive. They tone that down. I've put on press on heavy to tone it just a little bit back up, especially because this won't activate unless your opponent takes a heavy touch or controlling a difficult pass facing their own goal. So as soon as they turn back towards their own goal while facing a difficult pass, I will press in. So it won't always press. Plus, the stamina doesn't take much of a hit at the same time, because it won't always happen. If you feel this is way too much for you, and if you feel that you are losing possession too much, or your opponent is keeping the ball so well and they know you're on press on heavy touch, then put it back down to balance. All right, I've kept it on this because obviously I can move my players quite manually, quite well, so I put on press on heavy touch, and it's worked well for me. So 45-55. okay, stay nice and narrow, and depth is going to be on 55, okay? But make sure you have really good fullbacks, guys, all right? Really make sure, because obviously you're playing quite narrow, so you're kind of cutting off the attack down the middle, but you're leaving the wing quite open, all right? So make sure you have really good fullbacks, okay? Don't just put anyone. Don't put Griezmann like I did, all right? Because, you know, I'm good. But I want you guys to be better than me. The build-up play is going to be balanced and direct passing, because the direct passing, you want them to keep the shape of the team. The build-up play is going to be quite balanced, but as well, you want the getting behind. You want your strikers, like for example, I've got Fernando Torres on stay forward, so he's going to be getting in behind quite a lot when you are going forward. Your width is going to be on 45, so the same as the defensive width, because the press on heavy touch is there, and your team's going to be expanding and contracting. I don't want to feel you guys are out of sorts and out of shape, so I've kept it as 45. Your players in the box is going to be on 6. I want my cams, I want my CMs to go forward, but again, I don't want them in the box. So sometimes they will, sometimes you might see your CM getting into the box a little bit to give you a little bit more of a passing option, but one will always stay back, and your wingers will be getting up as well, just to give you a little bit more width. If you do want to spread the play, try and make sure that you're using your fullbacks to spread the play, all right? Use your fullbacks to spread it, and only use your fast attacking. This is so important, all right? So make sure you guys listen to this really important part of the video. Make sure you are using your midfielders or your any player that has really good passing stats, all right? So Barsha, who's got whipped passing. I think Kevin De Bruyne's got incisive passing. Don't use players who've got 78 passing to try and switch the play, because it is not going to work, okay? Only use players that have got really good passing stats. Long ball, they've got that passing play style. Only use those players, okay? Because I've learned the hard way when I've tried to use, for example, Torres to switch the play. It doesn't work all the time, okay? And corners and free kicks is on 2. So there you have it, guys. The first in the series of my 5-back ratty tactics. Like it, love it. You guys will enjoy it. I'm telling you guys now, you will enjoy this one. All right, go get them, right? Champs is on the way. I've dropped this video a little bit early to help you guys out. Go get them. Get those dubs, get those wins, get those rage quits. And then guys, until then, I'll see you in the next upload. Peace.